A married couple was sitting at their dinner table when the wife said, "I cannot believe it." The husband looks up and asks, "You can't believe what?" The wife turns her phone around and shows him what she was reading. "Did you know that in Las Vegas, you can make $400 just for giving a BJ? Easy money. Fuck you, I'm out of here." She goes to the bedroom and starts packing all of her belongings. Soon, her husband joins her and starts packing as well. "I'm serious. I'm really leaving for good," the wife says. "I believe you, and I support your decision. I just want to see how you live off of $800 a year." A man and his wife were in divorce court, but the custody of their children posed a problem. The mother gets up and says to the judge that since she brought the children into this world, she should retain custody of them. The man also wanted custody of his children, so the judge asked for his justification. After a long silence, the man slowly rose from his chair and replied, "Your Honor, when I put $1 in a vending machine and a Coke comes out, does the Coke belong to me or the machine?" A woman tells her lawyer, "I want to divorce my husband." The lawyer asks, "On what grounds?" The woman replies, "Grounds? Well, we have 2 acres at the edge of town with a big yard and some peach trees." The lawyer says, "No, that's not what I meant. Do you have some sort of grudge?" The woman answers, "Yes, we have a 2-car garage, but only 1 car, so we use the rest for storage." Now getting frustrated, the lawyer asks, "Does he beat you up?" The woman answers, "No, I'm up by 6 o'clock, and sometimes he doesn't get up until after I've left for work." The lawyer yells out, "Lady, just tell me why you want to get a divorce." The woman says, "We just can't seem to communicate." Husband and wife are shopping. A husband and wife went shopping together just before Christmas. The wife quickly noticed that her husband was missing, and because they had a lot to do, she called him on his cell phone. After the husband picked up the phone, his wife said, "Where are you? You know we have lots to do." He said, "You remember the jewelers we went into about 10 years ago, and you fell in love with that diamond necklace? I could not afford it at the time, and I said that one day I would get it for you." Little tears started to flow down her cheeks, and she got all choked up and said, "Yes, I do remember that shop. Well, I am in the yo-yo shop next door to that." A lawyer calls up a plumber to come out to his house. Long. The plumber takes a look and says, "Okay, I can fix it today, and it will be $800. The lawyer raises an eyebrow and asks, "How long will it take?" The plumber responds, "Well, I need about an hour's round trip to the supply house for a part, and then it should take me about an hour for the repair." The lawyer smirks and says, 2 hours? For $800? That's $400 per hour. I'm a lawyer, and my hourly rate is $350 per hour. The plumber nods and says, Yes, sir, I understand. Do you think I gave up my law practice?" A man walks into a bar and notices a jar filled with $10 bills. He asks the bartender what it's for, and the bartender explains, "We have a challenge here. If you can complete 3 tasks, you get all the money in the jar." Intrigued, the man asks what the tasks are. The bartender says, "First, you have to drink an entire gallon of hot sauce without crying. Second, there's a pit bull out back with a bad tooth, and you have to pull it out. Finally, our 90-year-old landlady upstairs hasn't had a good time in years. You need to give her an unforgettable night." The man considers the tasks and then asks about the prize money in the jar. The bartender replies, "Well, there's about $3,000 in there right now." The man thinks it over and says, "No way. I'm not going to do all that for $3,000. A few drinks later, the man asks the bartender, "Where's that jar again?" He looks at it and thinks about the money, then orders a gallon of hot sauce. He downs it without shedding a tear, his face turning bright red in the process. With determination, he stumbles to his feet and heads out to the back. The bar patrons hear growling, snarling, and yelping, followed by a long, painful scream. The man stumbles back into the bar, his clothes torn and covered in dirt and blood. He gasps for breath and asks, "So, where's that old lady with the bad tooth?" If you like these jokes, then please subscribe to me for more and stay happy.